Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
He won't come. His wife's gone into labor. Last I saw, I think I'll raise...
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seat.
Yes, I've heard that the occasion is a big stickler, but give him time. Once he gets to know the congregation, I'm sure he'll loosen his
Let me know if he's willing.
嗯，为什么我的在一直闪来闪去？
It was a game they played with the pigs. First you would get the grease, then the rope was tied. The bravest would go first and fail the best.
奇怪。
The widow Anderson. Well, I didn't know it was that important. I'll go round and see him tomorrow. I realize
He won't come. Last I saw him, he was running his horses through the hill with stern eyes and
干，到底是？游戏是怎么了？干你娘！ What the fuck？ 怎么一直闪来闪去呢？
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
嗯，正常哦。
My apologies.
.对，我有开麦吗？哦，有。
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the stakes because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine. A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against roads and court. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall at sick word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gay, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
For Tom Gag, £40.
I already have.
Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. Or I can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our locked year than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to
1,000
lose so
pardons.
good a customer.
My apologies. So sorry.
Take her off. She may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women.
这样你跟我说，方便攀爬，你在跟我开玩笑吗？
And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellas to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thy observation
我觉得
is
这样
right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women
可以
than
看完吗？
all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Wall hath sent word of trial comes
然后
on
他
in
被
the
推开
afternoon,
爆了。
and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Hot game, sir.
这应该很明显吧？哎，
A
这个
lazy dog.
不是也
When I
干
took
的
the
那个，
time before, I told her what would come to
他妈
it
超
if
明
not
显
bent
的。
his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her.
想办法进到后台。
Woman that seduces all mankind, like where we first were taught how we in arms. A very nice gift
什么意思？
when those she kills us of our money with her heart. Woman that seduces all mankind, like where we first were taught how we in arms. A very nice
哦，
when those she tricks us of our money with our hearts. Or I will find out
I've got a bit of stage fright.
Dutch courage of community.
Of love like law are one white eye, and you they must be feeling to our
Jeremy's really burning tonight. He's a marvel.
I make haste and you get boy. And let me friends know what I'm here. Well, I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit.
完杀了吗？
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one! That man there! Seize him! Killed in the upper balcony!
Oh, my!
I've done no wrong! I swear it! Any weapons?
I beg your pardon. No pushing, please. Patience, please!
Order! Order! We must have order!
Try to remember.
快点离开！
Order! We must have order!
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
I'm scared where it came.
Order! We must have order! Move! Move! Imbecile!
哎，干！
Where are you going?
I'll search in on here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Share might do me good.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought.
And yet here you be. Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Anointed with the oil of gladness already. I want my money.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, Vet, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No, but you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These fought. We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife, Beth.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's got our rations again. Claims
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up. He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like your work.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken in?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Okay. 我跳，我硬要。
Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
哦，后面，说打架啦。
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. Ducks, tinned fish, and biscuits.
Curious.
很奇怪。
Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks!
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right. We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you. Thank you.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Ha. 最高处。我已经玩多久了？半个多小时，太爽了。
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Hello, sir.